Well, it's a crazy search, YouTube. What's up, everybody? Good afternoon. As always, this is Justice's waiting room. Me wake the dead over here. This is Malat, like I like a Malat. For those of you wondering, who am I? Wow. Gotcha. I just want you to know if you go to comment and like my shit and it's no longer available because TikTok's algorithm is garbage, just know that I upload that to YouTube. Everyone that has been denied by TikTok is on my YouTube. So if you wondered, hey, what is it good for? All right, so your maiden name is Malot. Absolutely nothing. Oh. Hey, good afternoon. I thought I'd go live because I heard Volume 2 drops tomorrow. Say word, son? Anybody confirm that, or is that just rumor? I thought we should start there. Did somebody say Jack Smith's report? Like, do you understand? Donald Trump didn't want that to come out. I have to brag when I can brag. Okay? Can I brag a little bit? Clearly, I've never been popular ever in my entire life. If you go to Something Is Wrong 2024 right now listen, I gotta beat my chest every now and then, right? I gotta King Kong this shit, right? Every now and then, right? I want you to know I copy and pasted section E of Jack Smith's fucking report and put it on fucking Reddit, and it was the top post in the entire subreddit in like 5 minutes. You know why? Because everybody else is just posting fucking AI generated chat GTP. I asked chat GTP about the 14th Amendment type shit. Like, and it is, I think it's still here. It's still on the same, still on the page. Are we still on the page? We're no longer on the page. Damn, we were a flash in the pan. Okay. Um, hot. If you sort by hot, we're not. We're not on. Yes, we are. We are on fucking page one. We are on page one. A lot of people try to tell me what I could have done to make it more popular, but I put the spoiler tag on it so that AI can't pick it up. and it'll just have it as a blank post. Um, Perhaps I shouldn't have done that because AI didn't pick it up, so it doesn't. Machine learning. I want to make. I want to start this off with. I just want to make sure y'all understand. I got pretty good policies here. I'm not on the AI train. I think that artificial intelligence is a gimmick. Let me explain. If you do research on artificial intelligence, you understand that it is machine learning, and it is even deep machine learning, but until it has consciousness, it is not an artificial intelligence. Do you understand that? Now, there are going to be a lot of mostly white cis males that are going to want to fucking argue about that, but everybody else you just understand that, right? It is machine learning. It is deep machine learning until it has a consciousness, and then it's artificial intelligence, but not a moment before that. Do you understand? Once it starts making decisions, once it has an independent thought, once it's capable of thinking on its own, and do you understand? And expressing itself on its own, it's just machine learning. And you're being duped. You're being duped. You're being told it's a golden egg, and you still just end up with a goose. Like, do you? It's a scam, just like fucking crypto. Okay. I know 2 people that hit on crypto. Everybody else lost their fucking asshole. Okay, just like everybody else. Okay. So I want to make sure you understand. Like, there's a reason I'm not getting a degree from Purdue University in data analytics and running straight to the private sector and trying to extract as much wealth as I can as a data analyst from some Cambridge Analytica or some shit. And obviously, that's nothing now, but that used to be like prominent for what the job was. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm going to start hitting that up early and often. Joe Biden warned about that in his speech last night about the dangers of artificial intelligence. And so I want to make sure I hit on that. Okay? But yeah, I have this post on Reddit. If you ever wondered, the most popular Reddit post I've ever had. Like, I don't know if that's a thing. But yeah. That's the most action I've ever gotten, kids. It's mostly a joke, but it has 1,000 likes on Reddit and 145 comments. It has a 97% upvote rate. So, like, hey, 56,000 views on Reddit. Clearly, I've never even been cool. That's fucking cool. Just for posting like other charges from Jack Smith, like pages 69 to 76 of Jack Smith's report. I posted it, and for the record, everyone here's what I know. I know who's. Let's go back to the release. What do you mean? Like the initial release of Jack Smith's report? I just want to make sure also that I tell everyone Jack Smith dropped his case against Donald Trump, in which he said he's ineligible per the 14th Amendment, Article 3, because he got elected. What? Jack Smith's Volume 1 says he's ineligible for office per the 14th Amendment, Article 3, but he dropped the case because he got elected. And I've tried to tell everyone it's because in the 14th Amendment, Article 3, there is a clause that says giving aid or comfort to the enemy thereof. And when you look at Article 3, Section 3, Clause 1, the treason clause, it literally says giving aid or comfort to the enemy thereof. So then the question becomes, I hope you're all putting it together in your head right now. It's starting to roll around where you're like, holy fuck, he was right the whole time. I made videos and put them on the internet of me fucking crying. Do you not remember watching those videos where I'm like, holy fuck, that is a heavy fucking thing to have to figure out who's making that fucking assertion? And so the reason I decided to go live today for the second time, other than that's what the contract stipulates per the Madriarchy, and if I don't get my monkey ass online and spit that hot fire, they're gonna come over and knock, knock, knock on the fucking door like, hey, what's up, motherfucker? I hope that just woke everybody up that was like half asleep listening to me talk. I absolutely remember in which one people knew and know. Yeah. So, for those of you, thanks, Jilly. Where do you get that Colts thing behind you? You don't. Unfortunately, those are actually two of these don't belong to me. I think I get to keep the Purdue one, but I think the Colts one and Pacers one are going to my kids. They were supposed to be gifts. They just didn't come get them. And by the way, if you think that I and the Madriarchy sound really fucking cool, you should really want to join our Discord, where today we talked about music and talked about which country artists aren't MAGA, and like figure out who it's still cool to listen to and support. So remember, the rebellion, we are in full blown rebellion, but this is how you do it in the modern era. Okay? If you want to rebel and you want to have impact, this is how you do it. No more Meta. No Facebook, no Threads, no IG. Don't delete the shit. Don't delete the shit. Just stop using it. Hey, Messenger is the most pervasive application. Get off of it. Hey, get off of Twitter. Stop using it. No Facebook, no Twitter, no IG, no Threads. Get off the shit. Unless you own a business, get off of it. I'm trying to pull myself off of it. The only thing I do is pick fights on the internet. Dead ass. I gotta get off it. It is the only source of remaining stress in my life. And then since there's 133 people in here, how many people are on YouTube? There's only 2. Listen. Hey. I'm being censored on this app. They take my shit down all the time. I'm constantly fighting TikTok to get my shit up. Eventually, this account's going to get banned permanently. And then I have a couple backups. I'm going to continue to play the game. I'm letting everybody know. I'm letting everybody know we ain't long for this world. Okay. I'm just letting. I talk a lot of hell. I talk a lot of heavy shit. Okay. Do you all understand the reason that we're able to have these conversations is because I have PTSD, and so my threshold for stress is like far higher because of the duress. And so like as a result of being a victim of PTSD, like I can have really heavy conversations where other people bawling their fucking eyes out. Ah, 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 oh my God, Jared. And I'm like, yeah, bitches. Woo! This is what's up. Right? It's not the proudest thing about me. I still get choked up during like cool moments. Don't get me fucking twisted. But regularly I find myself doing the Gallo humor. Yeah, no. So here's what we learned. We learned from former employees of Facebook that the most important metric is they look at the increase in users. Do you understand? So they look at, are we getting new users? They're always getting new users. They're always getting new users. Do you understand? So we can't affect that. Trying to take away from the user base is senseless. They're always gaining users. So what you can do is become an inactive user. It's like quiet quitting. Like quiet quit Facebook. All Meta products. Twitter, gone. If an American company buys TikTok, hey, don't zone out. If an American company buys TikTok, TikTok is on the fucking list. You understand? So if TikTok gets bought by Elon Musk or Mr. Beast and Elon Musk or Mark Cuban is the only American billionaire that I would trust in what app he supports and invests in. And he said the only way he would support a TikTok clone is if it was built on AP protocol, which is the framework that Blue Sky was built on. So if you wondered if you're on Blue Sky and you're using that as your social media network, hey, one of the most relatable billionaires ever, Mark Cuban, went to Indiana University. I'm a Purdue alum. Mark Cuban went to Indiana University. He's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He's the fucking man. He said, I will support a fucking TikTok clone if it's built. Motherfucker. My fat hands. Okay. Okay. And you gotta stop using fucking Amazon. It's very difficult to say that because some places are super reliant on it. We gotta figure out a way. We gotta get away from Amazon. Okay. So especially if you own a business, what are we waiting for? That's an odd question. So this is a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. Justice, it's literally in the name. My mom tells anyone who will listen that Amazon is the devil. That reminds me of the Water Boy. Mama, football's the devil. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. You know what I think about when I get shit delivered? The UPS FedEx drivers, they can take their time getting to the door cuz it's snowed outside. But the Amazon delivery people, they are fucking running, falling down, busting their lip, throwing shit at your door. Like it's like you're under siege. And they like run off and shit. In the summer, them crazy fucks park around the corner and they fucking run. And you're just like, the fuck? They have to. It is a quandary. The fucking duality of man. Just so you all know, totally gonna shop at Amazon later. But you've got to reduce your reliance on it. And if that means like eventually replacing it or working to replace it. Now, this isn't me saying go to fucking Red Note and give them all your fucking information, you ding dongs. For the record, 500,000 to 1 million people. So it wasn't even that many people. Just some doofuses. Hopefully you didn't sign up with an email address you care about and give them information you care about. Okay? Hopefully you didn't say your fucking name. Okay? So, it's like Domino's, 30-minute delivery or it's free. So the pervasive question, like the protruding question that I keep seeing over and over where I'm just like, Apparently we have to talk about this. Is about is the 14th Amendment Article 3 self-executing. Now listen, you fucks. I am not a goddamn lawyer. I ain't a doctor. I didn't stay in a Holiday Inn Express last night. Okay? But again, you have to think about it like this. Okay? Okay? Donald Trump had an opportunity to apply for amnesty from the 14th Amendment. He chose not to fucking do it. Does everyone agree? I'm going to walk you through this real slow. Everyone agrees. Okay. Okay. Jilly said yes, so that means it's true. Okay? Jack Smith, former special counsel for the Department of Justice, said Donald Trump participated in an insurrection. What happened on January 6, 2021 was an insurrection, and he not so much participated in it and shit as he gave aid and comfort to the enemy thereof. And I just want to make sure everyone understands. If you'd like, I'll literally go copy and paste this shit for you. Do you want me to do that? Okay. Okay, I'll do it. I kept it just for you. Just for you. It's on page 70. Okay, it starts with 18 U.S. Code, ends in 14th Amendment, right? Chaw. I'm going to copy that, paste that, chaw. Aw, it's too long for... Suck. I'm going to have to read it. So we're probably going to do this a lot. Probably going to do this a lot. Because you know what I've learned? You know what I've... And then what? And then? And then? Do two pieces. Yeah, it's two pieces. 18 U.S. Code Section 2383, courts have found or described the attack on the Capitol as an insurrection. Ping! So I just want to stop there. That was one sentence. Did everybody hear that? Put that in your brain hole. We're doing one sentence. There's no way to fuck this up. Hey. Courts have found or described the attack on the Capitol as an insurrection. Does everybody agree? 18 U.S. Code Section 2383. Courts have found or described the attack on the Capitol as an insurrection. It's undisputable. It's on page 70. Heard. Okay? In Anderson versus Griswold, reviewed on other grounds, sub nom Trump v. Anderson per curiam, the Colorado Supreme Court found that Mr. Trump engaged in an insurrection, as that term is used in Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. Sir or ma'am? Did you... Wait a minute. You could sucked all the air out of the room. There was just nothing. Everybody got it. Okay. It's on page 70. It was like 3 fucking sentences. And you guess what else? On page 71, it says CEG, United States versus, I'm going to fuck that up, but it's Chiwuzik? Anyway, as this court and other courts in the United States District Court for the District of Columbia have stated previously, what occurred on January 6, 2021 was in fact an insurrection and involved insurrectionists, and therefore the terms to which defendants object are accurate descriptors. What? United States versus Carpenter. What occurred on January 6th was in fact a riot and an insurrection, and it did in fact involve a mob. A hangry mob, if we are in an alternate universe and we took the stairs instead of literally scaled a wall where we're flanked on both sides by a flight of stairs. I just want to point out, I ain't on that fucking team. Savvy? Ain't my friends scaling fucking walls when there was stairs available. Pfft, dingalings. Not my friends. So understand, that's Jack Smith's words, but he dropped the shit because he got elected. Why the fuck would you drop this shit if it says he's not eligible for office? Do I need to spell it for you? Why the fuck would you drop that shit if he's not eligible for office? There has to be like greater charges. There's a reason he doesn't want volume 2 to come. Listen, y'all, listen. You know what? Now I'm starting to think you're not taking notes or paying attention. Starting to think I need like $40. Let's be serious. $40. $40. Don't do it all at once. Okay? Somebody said pie. Pie. If you can't handle a fucking joke, that was funny. That was fucking funny. It was fucking funny. It's fucking treason. I know that, like, in Article 3, Section 3, Clause 1, it literally talks about giving aid or comfort. You don't even have to retry, Terry. Dear, you don't even have. Don't yell at us, Dad. This is what happens when you don't take notes during a lecture. For the record, when I went to Purdue University and sat in like the seats of legends, they printed out the notes and handed them to you. I was in a fraternity. They had years upon years of notes and homework. And like they were super helpful trying to keep your fucking grades in check and making sure that you were taking care of this thing. Why do you think I didn't play football all 4 years at Purdue after they won a fucking Rose Bowl? Because Joe Tiller told me fucking don't do that shit. Save your brain. That's what he told me. Rest in fucking peace, Joe Tiller, huh? Now that you've met me and you're like, hey, Joe Tiller was like a famous coach at Purdue University. Yeah. And he told me stop playing. Tomorrow, Jamie. Tomorrow. That's why I got live today, because I was like, yo, tomorrow. Probably at midnight. Probably going to do an all-night thing. But anyway, I wanted to make sure I told you, like, look, I got a popular post on Reddit. It's like my Mona Lisa so far, right? And I'm sort of being cheeky. Okay? But that Reddit post is mine. I made that. I copy and pasted section E, pages 69 through 76 of Jack Smith's report onto Reddit and just like suck on that a one time and like hit enter and see what happens. And for the record, like 3 people were like, nuh-uh, and everyone else is like, oh my god. Release of 2 will be a benefit to us. Well, I'm guessing if he didn't want it to be public and he let the one that said he committed an insurrection, participated in insurrection and shit, he let that go unredacted. Okay, Don, what do you actually care about? Like, think, like, what does he actually care? It can't be sexual crimes. sorry, that was fucked up. I should not have said that. But that's funny. Like, it could have been. It can't be that. He don't give a shit about that. Treason? Giving aid or comfort to the enemy. You know what? You know what? Let me say something. Let me say something, and you all go back and figure out if the tone changed. Okay? 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 I smelled a tone change in the world. You could call it like the psychic thing. When I found out Donald Trump gave COVID testing machines to Vladimir Putin, I was like, oh, that's treason. And I was like, oh, that's fucking treason. And then think about if you gave Donald Trump money. Now start working backwards, ding dongs. FBI, CIA, NSA, D6, CISA, all their jobs are hanging in the balance. All their jobs are hanging in the balance. Their whole careers are on the fucking line. He's not eligible for the job. He's not eligible for the job. Oh, and by the way, you want to hear another thing that is just the guess what? Someone not someone from the matriarchy. I'm sorry, ladies, you didn't get this one. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, ladies. But one of my followers messaged me. One of my followers messaged. Oh fuck! I lost my train of thought. Yeah, treason. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Guys, right? Freaking EM. What is EM? Oh, one of my followers hit me up and said, "Hold on." Is it about Elon? I'm sitting here looking at it. Ding dong. Dumbass. Like, why didn't you just look at the shit? Oh, hey. Like my shit, share my shit. Oh, testing equipment for Russia. He gave aid and comfort to the enemy. Oh, that's fucking treason. That's when I smelled like a tone change. Like I was just like, what? And then like a report came out that during COVID, that Donald Trump was responsible for 750,000 COVID deaths. And I was like, oh, that's genocide. And the thing about that is, and again, like you could call it like mysticism when it's like I heard he did those things in Jack Smith's name. Like, do you understand? It was like Jack Smith. Like, what the fuck? And then it was like he did this and this, and it was like, whoa! Like all of a sudden, Donald Trump wants to fucking deport Jack Smith, and you're like, what? Where the fuck did that come from? Right? And you're like, huh? Like my brain was just spinning. Like, I. But it was a tone change. Like it went from like, oh, he won, oh, he's gonna be fucking president, and it was just like no, nope, nope. They they have him on not being eligible for president, and they dropped that shit because he got elected. Mommy, that don't make no sense. Come on now. I know you'll do backflips to put Donald Trump in office. Oh! I remembered. I remembered. See, don't play football. Don't play sports. Guard your grill, okay? Guard your grill. I remembered what I was talking about. One of my Jesus Christ. One of my followers hit me up and they were like, "Hey, I heard on one of your videos you talked about um, Joe Biden hasn't said Donald Trump's name in 2 speeches. And I was like, yeah, 2 speeches in a row, including the last one from the Oval Office. He did not say Donald Trump's fucking name. I just want to make sure everyone understands that. Guess how far back you got to go to find a president that didn't say the next guy's fucking name? Guess how far back you got to go? You go back far enough, there's not video. You want to keep talking about it? They're almost always next administration, incoming administration. It wasn't live. Baby, wake up. Mommy. It wasn't live. It wasn't live. He didn't warn us about the administration, just the billionaires and the tech bros. He didn't warn you against the incoming administration. He didn't even say Donald Trump's name. How far back you gotta go to find somebody not saying the next guy's fucking name? Morocco Lori, longtime follower, says, I even noticed Joe Biden, the grin on Kamala's face when he said next administration. I got all these people stuck in the wheel. They're still running the wheel. What does that mean? I don't understand. So he's still going to be president? Huh? Do I just keep running on the wheel? Or no? Okay, we'll just keep running. I guess he's going to be president. Oh, I got to put more weight on my back? Oh, okay. I guess he's just going to be president then, huh? Come on, dog. How? How are you still getting there? I can't get there. I can't get to the part where he's the president. I can't get to the part where he's president. You wouldn't say his name during an investigation. What's your name? I want to be friends with you. Shane Dockery. Ding! You wouldn't say his name during a fucking investigation, would you? You wouldn't want to drag yourself into an investigation on your last fucking speech as president of the United States when you're trying to save fucking democracy, would you? You guys are, I know you're all like, this motherfucker. It was somebody in the comments. No, he's not. There's a select Senate Intelligence Committee meeting at midnight, 12 hours before the election, for the inauguration. He signed an order for secession in case there's mass casualties and to prepare future administrations for naming. Poland Prime Minister's speech is so telling. Was it in English? Midnight, huh? What? Okay. Wait a minute, Jared. What? Did you say what? Did anybody got a link for that? Anybody got a link for that? It's in my Discord. But yeah. So here's this thing. Oh, it got removed. Yeah, so hey, I don't want to put everybody on the Trump 2 Volume 2 report. That shit got removed. I don't know. I can't say that it's going to happen. 12 a.m. Yeah. And if you think every head of state, so that's Secretary of State, Defense, Commerce, Ag, fucking FBI, CIA, NSA, D6, CISA, Foreign Intelligence, fucking Interpol, ICC, ICJ, a plant, Lauren. But they're not at the Select Senate Intelligence Committee. Understand? Here's how dumb it all is. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Mike Turner got fired, and he's not even on the Select Senate Intelligence Committee. He's just the head of the Senate Intelligence Committee. Those are two different fucking clubs. Those are two different fucking clubs. Whoever Donald Trump installs doesn't get to go to that Select Senate Intelligence meeting that's closed. Did I miss which administration didn't make? Oh, it hasn't happened. If it go back far enough, there's not video. So Biden saying Trump's name can incriminate Biden. Not incriminate them, but open a line of investigation. So what'll happen? Why isn't Trump a little afraid of DC? NATO has evidence of Russian airline attack plans. Polish Prime Minister said so. NATO Article 4, Article 5, wartime powers, an extension of the current administration and a suspension of our election while a thorough investigation over it occurs, up to and including a revote. Why bother? Because they're embarrassing the fuck out of every single person that Donald Trump has put up there, has gotten their fucking ass kicked. Because it's hilarious and it's a waste of time. All right, like, I don't know. Listen to me. I am anti-disestablishmentarianist. Do you understand? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm anti-authoritarian. Do you understand? Damn, I fucked that all up. Yeah, I fucked that all up. I'm anti-authoritarian. Do you understand? Like, I can't stand people being in charge of me and shit, and they're like, I was a major in the army and shit, and you're like, go, bitch. Like, okay, run this whole shit. Run this whole shit. Teach every position. And you watch them, and they have no clue what they're doing. Yep. So I've been around fucking generals. I've bet privates that had their shit together better than fucking high-ranking officers. Say it. I had a buddy while I was on active duty that had a fucking house nicer than any officer's house ever. Dead ass. I'm telling you. This is what you were asking for? What was I asking for? Oh, dollars? Thank you. One of the matriarchy. Aw. It doesn't say the thing on 120. What happened? Yeah. What is midnight meetings for? Oh, you know what else we found out? The matriarchy found out they don't normally hold midnight meetings 12 hours before an inauguration. So listen, what you need to do is you need to get 8 hours of sleep a night, okay? If you get exhausted during the day, take a fucking nap, okay? It's good for you, okay? You also, I don't want you to panic. I'm trying to keep you from panicking. I'm trying to keep you calm and be like, listen, baby girl, 8 hours of sleep a night, take a nap if you gotta, okay? You need to hydrate. You need to hydrate and you need to eat right. Eat right. You need to probably exercise. If you're tired of hitting a plateau in the gym and you want to ramp it up, you need to split your movement and your lift. Do you understand? If you want to get stronger and faster, you can do it, but if you try to do it all in 1 2 hour window in the morning, you're going to get shitty results and you're going to hit plateaus faster where you're just not getting better anymore. hey, woo, you have unlimited fucking athletic potential that you've never tapped into. You can be way stronger and way faster than you ever thought you could. Put your fucking mind to that. Focus on being ready, not on not on getting ready, but on staying ready, and make it a lifetime fucking habit, cuz one day you're going to want to carry your fucking groceries without your back hurting. One day you're going to want to plant a garden without your back hurting. One day you're going to want to be able to move and bend and lift and do some shit, and you aren't going to fucking struggle to do that if you haven't stayed limber. If you haven't stayed moving and stayed lifting shit. And listen to me, and listen to me, and listen to me. The other guy don't do that shit. The bad guy don't do that shit. They don't sleep 8 hours. They're not hydrated, they don't exercise, they're not eating right, and they do all their workouts in one fucking session. They get shitty results out of their investments. And we're talking about investing in yourself. I'm in my third decade of college. I've been in college in 3 separate decades: the 20s, the 10s, and the aughts. But yeah, the reason that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have been signing all those bills to prepare a line of secession is in the event of mass casualty. Talk about the midnight meeting. The Select Senate Intelligence Committee is meeting at midnight, 12 hours before the inauguration. The Pix just put the link down here so you can go there yourself. Hey, Melinda, $20. Make you holla. What is that fucking noise? $20 more or so, and I'm in the clear, and then we're looking to solve someone's problem. But yeah, please go to the. I will say they really dotted their I's and crossed their T's. They really fucking did. And you know what's hilarious? You know what's hilarious? To all the people calling us fucking delusional when we're getting fucking breadcrumbs out of these people, where they're giving us little bitty rays of sunshine. They literally could not speak. They could not speak. People been asking me, why didn't the Democrats say anything? Why hasn't Joe Biden said anything? What do you mean? What's going on? What's going on? What do you mean can't say a word? What happened? What's going on? Okay. Yeah. Sorry, things are getting fucky. Yeah. If the Democrats say anything, it's election interference. If the current administration says anything, it's election interference. There's a reason I'm here. There's a reason I realized the mainstream media could very well be under the boot of the Democrats, of this current administration, of the Department of Justice. Oh, 100%. We can say it. How do I summon it? How do you want to do it? Boo boo. How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as a in a cash can, looking at the fast lane, not for real. How do you want it? Venmo. How does it feel? Coming up as a in a cash can. Are you a fool or what? A please and a thank you. I know, right? Isn't it cool to see a white person sing a hip hop song where there's clearly the use of the N word, and they didn't get tripped up over that? They just like didn't fucking say that because that's not my word to say, like ever. My best friend is a black man from Brooklyn, New York. We do not live far enough away for him to not come over here and smack the fuck out of me for ever thinking I can just say it. So I can just not fucking say that word ever. And I can sing every song. Literally name it. And I can fucking sing. I mean, there's certain songs that have that word an awful lot in it, and I don't really know what I'm doing in there otherwise except standing there going, "Fuck, dude, he went hard, but like, god damn." Day one, she got a checklist. Tupac was awesome. The growth of a rose from a rose that grew out of concrete. Yeah, tap on the screen. 225 of you here. So yeah, a lot of people are coming to grips with some shit, right? Yeah, not our word to use. Yeah, and so I can enjoy a lot of things, and that's like one of the things that like MAGAs they hate you for, is like, oh, you listen to rap, right? You clearly well, I've heard white people calling it pandering. White people call it pandering. When you say like, I love black culture, I love hip hop, I love it and respect it enough not to say the fucking N word, even when I'm like spitting bars, sir, ma'am. Wale's Rotation's one of my favorite fucking songs. If you don't know who Wale is, I can't help you. I like JID. He could fucking really get it. Obviously, love Wheezy. Lil Wayne's no ceilings. If you really, there, listen. I have white boy syndrome, right? I have white boy syndrome, where I think the greatest album of all time is called The Autumn Effect. 10 years. Okay, so I think that's the best album of all time. And you're not gonna like me or it more when you listen to it. You're just gonna fucking argue like, oh, I didn't know who they were, and like, oh, I don't like that kind of music. And you have to understand, front to fucking back, that's a masterpiece. I'm gonna say it again, and you're gonna not listen to it because you don't really like me that much. And you're not gonna listen to it and then come tell me, Jared, that was a very well produced fucking album, and I'm impressed at how many of those songs I'd actually fucking heard before and never put that together. I've heard those songs on TV shows, I've heard them on commercials. Yep, nervous about what's going to happen with people in DC. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Remember, I want to make sure I tell as many people this at one time. Hey, did y'all know Donald Trump is the only known president to insurrect against his own administration? Did you guys know that? He like Hari Kari'd, but it was stupid. Do you get it? Hari Kari, but stupid. That's what the 2021 insurrection was. That nobody else had ever done it. Of course, Donald Trump gets to say like, "I'm the only one to like self-insurrect." You fucking moron. Like, do you know how dumb you have to be when Jack Smith is saying it's really odd that Donald Trump he committed an insurrection against his own administration because they were the ones certifying the election. Usually you're trying to overthrow the government. He was trying to stay in power. Yeah, he literally committed political screwy. Yeah. Yeah. So, 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 this go round, the law enforcement, the military, and the administration in power is not Okay, this is funny that I'm saying it out loud. The administration in power is not gonna harikari. Okay? Just does everybody understand this? Hey, Nanas. He the the Democratic Party is not going to harikari. Does it? Everybody understand that? Okay, okay. So everybody got it. Hey, nobody's like, I'm confused, and I'm like, okay, Donald Trump, he was in power. He was the president. His administration was certifying the election, and he tried to overthrow the government he was in charge of. Like, he was overthrowing himself. Like self coup, like intra coup. Like I said, harikari, but stupid. Do you get it? Because like harikari is seen like a noble debt. Never. Fuck. Not a smart. This was not like one of the dumber fucking things to ever happen, and like 18 cops muerted. Rest in peace. ACAB, defund the police at the TikTok shop. But understand, like, my entire family's law enforcement. I am the fucking black sheep. You understand that, right? And so understand people are asking, so I ask the most pervasive questions. Okay? I ask the most pervasive questions. Answer the most pervasive questions. Okay? Uh what's going to happen? I don't know. I'm not I'm not a lawyer, a doctor, and I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. In fact, I got all of my opinions out of the TikTok shop, so we are all fucked. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Except our harikari will be noble. Yes. Okay. So that was supposed to be funny. Not enough of you are laughing. Um, Kamala 2025, please God. Not even religious. All of the gods. Okay, do we need to have another conversation about gods? Let's have a conversation about gods, shall we? Can we do it? Gods of good fortune. Go. Okay, so right off the bat, the 7 lucky gods, right? Is Nippon.com, is that credible? Does anybody know? Nippon, is that credible? Okay. So this is the 7 gods of fortune. So hope everyone's learning something. This is a learn live. So if your sensibilities are currently being tested and you're like, Jared, I serve the Christian God Jesus. I don't give a fuck. It's not my business. In case you didn't read your own book, just in case you didn't read your own book, it says in your own book, each man's salvation is his own. You should try that on. Cool? So, this, and again, if your sensibilities are being tested, this is a learn live, and I don't give a fuck. So, let's see. The Ibisu is the god of integrity. That would be nice. Ibisu appears to have a fishing pole and a fish and looks otherwise happy. If you aren't writing things down furiously and learning right now, I'm sorry. And then there's Daikokuten, prosperity. Okay. And that looks like a woman with rosy cheeks, with a gavel and a bag of something, and they might be sitting on a roll, like a roll that you sleep on. And then there's Benzaiten, goddess of kindness. I think we could all use some fucking kindness. Yeah. And Benzaiten looks like another a lovely lady, rosy cheeks, except she's clearly got a lute and is otherwise wearing a dress. And then there's Bishamanten, the god of dignity. He's a warrior god depicted clad in heroic armor. And there's Fukurokuju. In Taoism, popularity looks like a bald old man, like a wizard, with a bird, like as a companion. He brings good luck for having children, along with prosperity, health, and longevity. There's Zhurojin, the Chinese Taoist god. Looks like an old man petting a deer, and again, like a wizard. Like a wizard. Said to extend one's life. And then there's Hotei. And this is the only one of the Shichifukujin who actually existed as a person. Who's based on Budai, a Chinese Buddhist monk who lived around the earth 10th century, said to have wandering half naked through towns predicting people's fortunes. My kind of fucking guy. And he's rosy cheeked and got a big belly and looks like he has like a bag of goods and jewelry and artifact, I think. Hey, that was interesting. I know you're used to me yelling at you about politics, but what we were thinking about is we need fortune on our side. We need good luck on our side. Because I say all of that to say, America, you're in danger, baby girl. Like, understand, Norse god of fortune is Frey. Nice. These are the Chinese, yeah. So Chinese gods of fortune. Mm-hmm. Okay, go back to yelling at us. Noted. So yeah, I think um, it is an evolving situation. So I wanna say up front again, I'm not being fed any information on, and this is part of infosec. Okay, I don't know troop movements. The Madriarchy regularly tracks flights, and I go out of my way to observe and take interest because they're my peers, but I don't apply that. Why? I'm not trying to give up troop movement. I'm not trying to identify for the bad guy where our aircraft are. Do you understand? Even if it's public information, I'm not trying to be that service for anyone. That is a matter of national and international security. It's public information, but should there be any action taken on any of those aircraft, you understand it's the death penalty. At the TikTok shop, you understand that. This is a matter of national and international security. You keep asking, why are there drones everywhere? And I keep saying, it's a matter of national and international security. Can we consider the Madriarchy an intelligence team? So here's the thing: intelligence can be bad. Like you can get bad intelligence. Okay, this is more like an executive team. Like we have people with very interesting skill sets that make a lot of our collaboration easier. Some people are way easier at finding sources or way better at finding sources. Some people are way better at reading things and developing complex thoughts based on things they read. Some of us are like the fucking idiot with the microphone in their hand that has to spit all that shit out and try to keep them off my back. So they're like, you're not doing enough. You just jack around all the time. You know what I mean? You just ask people for money and you don't really say anything. It's an evolving situation. It's a matter of national and international security. Loose lips sink ships. Everybody is acting as if. Where do you see the time for the Senate Select Intelligence Meeting, ICTBA? Can I get a link? Somebody keeps asking. Okay. Elon Musk backed freedom truckers in Canada get Bitcoin lifeline after GoFundMe freezes millions in donations. Huh. That was from February 8th, 2022. So yeah, I'm currently reading one of my sources. Link for what, Jared? The Senate Intelligence Meeting. Somebody was asking to see it. Let's see. AINE. So Becky, do you think that's AINE? 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 Ein? What do you think? An Irish Celtic goddess. We're never gonna know too much about intelligence meetings. No. On. Like this though? That doesn't make any sense, Becky. On. On. Think on. On? Anyway. Pronounced I-N? On Google News Buried. Oh. I'm an idiot. She sent it to me. I keep saying like. Thank you. Go. Anya. Okay. Anya. The Celtic Irish goddess. What happens when all the important people start showing up for the party? Well, it's a shit show. This is the Earth, round. That is a sweet Earth, you might say. But yeah, so I think it's an evolving situation. Okay. The reason pronunciation, she's right. Yeah. The reason I was kind of out there for a second is because today was a day too, but in other countries. Does that? That's probably not a great way to say that, but there was spells her name was Anya. She's on that. She's Anya. Are they still hunkered down at Mar-a-Lago? Does anybody know if Donald Trump is still hunkered down in Mar-a-Lago? Strengthening and promoting innovations in the nation's cybersecurity. Yeah. So Joe Biden put out, and again, remember, sanctions precede what? Everybody, everybody, indictments. That's right. So if you wake up and you go, ah, damn, all we got was sanctions. Guess what you're gonna get? Indictments. So I know all of you are out there like, oh man, this is boring. Where in the world is DJT? This motherfucker, man. Assuming he can't be sworn in, what's happened to all those that are being nominated? They go away too, and it was just a massive waste of time. I think he is because they're not posting. I hope he's muerte. I hope it constantly. In case you wondered, do you have any persistent, pervasive thoughts, Jared? Yeah, it involves no heartbeat. But it's like an undertone. Trump may already be in custody. Hey, every day can be the fucking day, lady. Wait, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that how that came out. That was not a fucking threat. Please do not call the police. God damn it. TikTok shop. Roads are no longer closed at MAL. Because it was just because I said lady at the end, and it was like it sounded like a fucking threat. I'm probably getting blocked, that's for sure. We're getting kicked off TikTok for that shit. I'm just letting everybody know now. TikTok shop, TikTok shop, TikTok shop. F1's in the chat, or whatever the fuck ever. That was funny though. I love TikTok. Don't ban us. We were having fun. Oh wow, your link worked, Jared. Thanks, Mandy. Hopefully. Today could be the day, lady. Sorry, I'm gonna say that under my breath for a while. I think some dumb fuck just accidentally wrote AM instead of PM. See, this is the problem. The problem is we keep expecting gaffes. We keep expecting gaffes. You keep expecting gaffes. Remember the gaffes on the National Archive? And they just ended up being routine mistakes people make and shit. You're being lulled into this. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They're lulling you to sleep. Oh, they just fucked up a website. Hey, Jared, he just clicked. It was one of two options. He just clicked the wrong button, bro, dog. And they didn't bother to fix it in 48 hours. Is there a live feed of Mar-a-Lago? People are like, hey, I want video on Donald Trump yesterday. Can anybody? I don't think AM is a mistake. Thank you, Shyla, for being like agreeable. You know what I mean? Not everybody's got to play contrarian. I just want to point this out for 2025. If somebody could get this to my wife in a kinder way than I say it, hey, you don't have to play contrarian all the fucking time. You don't have to do that shit. You could just be like, yeah, you're probably right. And the conversation fucking ends there. And I'm just like, son of a bitch. Do you understand now? Conversations would be a lot fucking shorter if you just said, yeah, that's probably fucking right. And just let some shit go. You see how scammers scam people? They see who turns a blind eye to errors. Yeah, for fucking sure. Yes, dear. No, dead ass. When I tell my wife I have to yell at you about politics and I give her like the daily rundown, do you know what she says? That sounds awful. Can I go read my book now? And you're like, yeah, cool. And I just go do whatever fuck I want her to do, right? Like, and then eventually she'll come around and she's like, so that's fucking terrible. You know, that thing you told me was blah, 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 you know, but she's like the I'm closing my eyes until it's over. Like she knows she's on it's a horror. It's like a roller coaster in a haunted house. You know what I mean? Like it's fun. It's fun. And we like haunted houses and shit, but like is a haunted house and a fucking roller coaster, is that like really what we want to fucking do? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. She also asked me like, is he, is he muerte yet? And I'm like, of course not, Taylor. Of course not. Cold, and what I heard was cold and rainy and windy. It's like a haunted house where they chase you with chainsaws. TikTok shop. We're talking about the TikTok shop. If they meant 12 p.m., it's during the inauguration. Just joined. Did you give thoughts about Turner being fired by Mike Johnson? Okay, do you want to know how fucking stupid Donald Trump is? Do you really want to know how dumb Donald Trump is? Donald Trump's people know that meeting is happening on Monday at midnight. Sunday night at midnight. Okay? Okay? They can see it too. It's public record. Okay? So they know that there's a select Senate intelligence meeting at midnight on Sunday night. They know that too. And what did Donald Trump do? He had Mike Johnson fire the head of the Senate Intelligence Committee. That's an undercommittee. So he did absolutely dick. Do you understand now? Does that resonate with you at all? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That meeting is happening at midnight on Sunday night. And Donald Trump was like, we have to disrupt that meeting. Fire this guy. Because he's in charge of a Senate Intelligence Committee. Not the select Senate Intelligence Committee. He's not even on it. He ain't on it. So Donald Trump's a fucking idiot. Say it with me. Donald Trump is a fucking idiot. Say it with me. Donald Trump is a fucking idiot. Say it with me. Yeah, I know, it's an incredibly dumb time to be alive. Yeah. 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 I know you're sitting there dumbfounded right now. When you're not liking my shit and nobody's paying me, you're sitting there like this. He fired the wrong fucking guy. It just so happens that he's pro-Ukraine and he did not support Donald Trump's 2020 attempt to overthrow the fucking government. So there's that shit too in the TikTok shop. Yes. Corey, yes. I would be fucking bawling my eyes out. I would be sobbing at a microphone. We all know why we lost. Please learn how to grow your own food. Oh my god, like, you gotta get solar panels yesterday. That's what I would be fucking doing if we actually fucking lost. They were fucking smiling and holding hands. They ain't cried a fucking lick. They haven't cried yet. They haven't cried in front of a microphone. If you were handing this shit over to fucking... He said there's an oligarchy forming. He literally pinned all the billionaires against a wall and said, firing squad. Did he not? TikTok shop. We're talking about a movie. He wanted to be inaugurated in a plane at midnight so they couldn't stop him. He has to be inaugurated at noon on January 20th. That's called, everybody, 20th Amendment. All right, everybody. Yay! 20th Amendment. That's the only time. You could fucking do it on noon on January 20th. That's when you could fucking do that. Savvy? Yeah, they're panicking. They're in a dead fucking panic. That's why I tell y'all to fucking breathe, chill, take care of yourself, control what you can control. You know what I mean? Monday's your birthday? Yo, if I was you, I would start drinking at 11 a.m. You know, God's looking right at you and you're dividing your own country. I'm not religious, and that was the stupidest shit I've heard all day. God's looking right at me. And look at me. I'm fucking beautiful. What are you talking about? I look like an angel. I'm like reading fucking law to people, and I'm not a lawyer, and you're not a lawyer. Like, fuck off, dividing people. Is it because I can do math, Tony? I'm dividing people because I can do fucking math? Is that what it is? You turd. I gotta think that they're stupid and fourth graders, right? So, and he's like, you're dividing people. And I'm like, is this because I'm good at math? Like, I kicked him immediately. The country is already divided. Yeah. Uh huh. Uh huh. Not everybody's for you, baby girl. You better figure that shit out fucking quick. Fast in a hurry. The whole world is not for you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If you're still both sidesing shit, I'm off of you as a person. If you need to clip, by the way, I guess I need to say this. I say quippy, funny shit all the time. If you need to run it back and create content where it's me saying funny fucking shit, you could totally fucking do that. You got my permission. Because I say some fucking bars. You know what? On MLK Day? Yeah, your birthday is on MLK Day. That's awesome. That's all the more reason to drink. I like your videos. Hey, thanks, buddy. The witches of TikTok say he's not alive anymore. Witches. Hey, now listen. If there's things I don't fuck with, like, listen, I'm not religious, right? Like, I'm not religious, okay? But listen to me. Listen to me. One of my favorite books is The Alchemist. This is the 25th anniversary edition. So this book is about a nomad. Along the way, who does he meet? Does anybody know? Who does he meet? Who does he meet in The Alchemist? The mystics, the fucking psychics, the fucking wizards, witches. Druids, the wise men. So, people are asking, what do I like about YouTube too? If you missed something, you watch it later. Right, Cece? Remember, you can't go back and watch my lives. So you can click on my profile, go to my YouTube channel, follow my YouTube channel, and then you can go back on any of my live content. Mm-hmm. It says Justice's Waiting Room. It's a plain white logo. You cannot miss that. It says Justice's Waiting Room on it. So keep in mind, we are living in unprecedented times, and I know it fucking sucks to constantly hear we're in uncharted water. Yeah. They sent him to the pyramids. Yes, they did. Where's Vance getting screamed at? Hopefully he's just narrowly avoiding shaken baby syndrome. You know what I mean? That's what he looks like. Come on, that was fucking funny. Is the author Pau Kahlo? What are you talking about? Jesus fucking Christ, I'm practicing witch that works in the legal field. Okay. Where to meet if TikTok's banned? Probably YouTube and Blue Sky. And TikTok's not getting banned. It might get bought though, and then I might not be on this shit anyway. It kind of depends what happens with the agreement. Like, how does the agreement change? How does the algorithm change? How does getting paid change? You understand? Does Donald J. Trump have to be present for them to say you're not eligible? No, in fact, if he ain't there, that's even fucking better. A witch in law. That's awesome. Yeah. Can't ignore intuition. I agree for the results. Got the anger stage. Felt calm sense. Found you around the same time. Probably helped. I'm practicing witch too. See. The fucking witches are fans. The witches are like that white devil can fucking read really well. Shady Vance's official comedy gold. 4 a.m. club in the house. Absolutely. 4 a.m. club. I literally on election night I felt like I died. Muerte. And then I couldn't sleep all night. And I literally like laid on the couch like I like I had said like I died. And then I rose from the fucking ashes and here we are, baby. That's what's up. I was fucking awesome. So yeah. I used to have anxiety. Those witches. Don't fuck with witches, dog. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm poor. I'm poor. I'm poor. But I rolled like max luck and karma. And I would rather have luck and karma than money. Are you seeing any of my comments? No. Yep. I wake up when my wife does at 4 a.m. every morning. Penelope Jones, that's my boss. That's see, even my agent is a woman. My entire mod team is a woman. Most of my fans are women. White men fucking hate me, bro. Hate me. Cause they ain't me. That shit's funny. And stop looking at me like that's the best you got. Like, listen. Hi, my friend. You're the most real content creator I speak to and think of fuck. Nah. No. Cause I ain't selling you shit, anything new. So listen to this line of thought and you tell me what's gonna happen, AC. Okay. So Jack Smith investigated Donald Trump over the 2020 election, right? And that report that he just dropped on pages 69, LOL, to fucking 76, section E, other charges, it literally says this was an insurrection. Donald Trump supported it, and he gave aid or comfort, and he's disqualified based on the 14th Amendment, Article 3. Okay, we all agree? We all agree? That's what the report says in that part of the report. Okay? Okay? But we dropped the shit because he got elected. What the fuck? What? And y'all are like, yeah, he's going to be president. What? And he don't want part 2 to come out. Oh, okay, Don. I honestly think they're pacing it out. I honestly they think they're like, well, this is going to be public record. This is going to be public record. And just like put it out slowly. Doesn't change the facts, proven facts. What does that mean? Ooh, is Catherine Brown Martin trying to argue in my comments? Lady, are you trying to get blocked? Historically, Democratic leadership has failed their constituents. That's fucking nonsense. Today could totally be the day, lady, that he did the crimes. Okay, Catherine, I thought you were starting an argument with me. I was about to be like, now, creak. What did you say to me? Okay, yeah, no, we're good. Oh, Lord, here we go. Yeah, today could totally be the day, lady. We've been live for 90 minutes without getting banned. Throw some D's on that bitch. Sorry. Yes, we did, Deborah. Good. Catherine. You look at you with all the right fucking answers. Any banners? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Oh, you talking about something for this space? Yeah, I want to get a Marine Corps flag. That would be great. I have a Colts flag, but I don't want to like over-represent them. So I don't work for them? But yeah, so this is the Earth round. So, okay. So, what's going to happen? I got a violation for harassment and bullying. Who is I harassing and bullying? We were in the TikTok shop the whole time. I was talking about putting a Marine Corps flag on the ceiling of my fucking office. What are we talking about? Oh, we said that idiot's name. TikTok shop. Mm. I ruined fucking everything. But yeah, so there is a select Senate intelligence meeting at midnight on Sunday, 12 hours before the election. You got to take your wife to lunch. I did. I've decided how I'm going to muerte, by the way. You were in the TikTok shop having fun. Damn you, TikTok. I know, right? We have decided. It has been decided. Culver's. That's how we're gonna go. Burgers and fries and milkshakes. Yep. That's my weapon of choice. I know you're all really disappointed in me. You know, you kind of gotta pick what's good. You know what I mean? You gotta pick the good way to. You gotta pick the good way to go. You gotta pick the good way to go. You know, you know, and you know what's great about it? You know what's great about it? I don't even have to ask. My wife will be like, Culver's, and I'm like, you son of a bitch, I'm in. I live in Indiana. We don't have In-N-Out. Culver's fries with a cheese cup and a double bacon Culver's Deluxe with whatever the flavor of the day is as a shake. That's my order. Our dinner, if you wanted to pay for our dinner tonight, it's about $40. No, I'm actually trying to live past 55, so no cheese curds. Yeah. Yeah. We be live midnight Sunday. Yeah, I think I'm going to be live midnight Sunday. Even though that's a closed intelligence meeting, I don't know. I wish they would just publicize all of it. Oh, it's amazing. Been to Indiana, Mexican restaurant. Yes, I do. I have a friend in Indianapolis that owns multiple Mexican restaurants, and they're from Oaxaca. And I've been to Mexico with them. Oh, I've absolutely had cheese curds. Are you kidding me? If you open up my chest and talk to my heart, he'd just be like, I don't know where we're going. We were really fucked there for a while. Like, yeah, we're doing okay now. I don't have any health problems. Not Tijuana Flats. They have a ton of salsa there. Love your lives. I'm co-streaming on YouTube. You can go to my profile, click on the YouTube link. It'll take you to my YouTube page. You could just subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's where I'm looking when I'm not fucking looking at you. Yeah? Except when I post links in the chat, you can fucking just click on them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, trying to remember the Mornings, I think, is the name of one of their restaurants. And it's great. It's like a breakfast restaurant. Think breakfast Mexican with a liquor license and an Apple store, all just fucking made a baby. I know people are like, say that again? I know somebody's about to be like, hold on, I fuck with that hard. What was that again? Yeah, think like an Apple store. So think like Apple store, mimosas and Mexican food. I know your brain is fucking like, what the fuck? And it's called Mornings, and it's out by my house. And keep in mind, I live on the outskirts of Marion County on the east side of Indianapolis, Indiana. I tell people when they come to visit, you just drive out until you get fucking bored. And you're like, there's another fucking light. I should probably just turn left. Like that's how you get to where I live. Somebody said that sounds like heaven. I don't even drink anymore. Or it's like the first place we go when we have money is to our friend's breakfast Mexican restaurant. You guys could pay for our food cuz that's what y'all that's what I appreciate about y'all is that you absolutely have no problem paying for foolishness. I just want to point out how awesome my community is, okay? So I just got the biggest job ever, okay? The average person in my job makes like 140K. The elite people at my job make a quarter mil. So for the record, if any of you are bullshitting around and not making $125 an hour working a 40-hour work week and you don't have a college degree and you're like, how am I going to make it? Like you should probably, hey, dingling, you don't have to have a fucking degree. You just have to be a good interview and have a good resume. And you could make good money too. Like, hey, you've got a boot on your face. You just take the fucking boot off. You got it? You can make I'm working from home. I don't have to have a degree to do this. Highest paying job I'll ever have. Beyond Finance. Debt repair specialist. I help people that have a whole bunch of unsecured debt. Listen, it ain't us. Our clientele ain't us. Okay? We're talking about people that have 50 to 100 or more $1,000 in fucking unsecured debt. So I'm not trying to sell you anything. Don't ever take it like that. I hate to say it like that. I'm taking warm calls. Oh, so you negotiate on behalf of the person that's like got 50 to $100,000 in unsecured debt, and you negotiate for them. And generally, I'll put it like this. Let me do an example problem for you. Okay, from the other end. Okay, I already told you how much people get paid, between 130 and 250. Okay, for a 40-hour work week. That's insanity money. Beyond Finance. And you can use me as a reference starting on Monday. Not before. I don't technically fucking work there yet. Okay? So for the record, if I had a job like that and I was making money like that, I would never ask you for money in a million motherfucking years. In fact, I would be the one setting up the fucking fund to help my community when they need shit. Okay? But I'm ill and care for my very ill hubby. So can you sit in a chair at a desk and do an 8-hour job a day and it be like high paying and read a script and it be real simple and low, all the calls are warm, all those people need help. Debt is exploding in this country, so it's an exploding fucking market. You could work this job forever, make zillions more than you'll ever make elsewhere. And I'm dead ass. I'm in Purdue's data analytics program and I also know no one wants to go to his inauguration with a landslide victory. Shocking. Well, I mean, there's a reason. Yeah, it's from home. It's work from home. We could be coworkers too. You could come in here like every live and be like, "I love you. You changed my life," and I'm like, "See, homie." And how do you think I got a job there? Because all the people I've worked with at other places work there and are cashing fucking $25,000 checks every month. and that's outside of a paycheck every 2 weeks. Like, I don't normally talk about that shit. Savvy? Oh, you can't take this opportunity from me. I got too many allies. And if you think about what we're doing, so my buddy tells me he had $54,000 in debt and that it was costing him about $1,700 a month. For the record, I couldn't fucking do that shit. That's more than my mortgage. And he said I contacted the company. I went through the program. They took my 54, it turned into 21. I pay $400. And I said I couldn't do that shit either, but that's a whole lot more manageable. So that's right. They more than cut that shit in half and cut that payment into a quarter and have it all paid off in 4 years. They negotiate interest only on your behalf. Hmm? Interest and fee only on your behalf. Hmm? Hmm? Now, you could already tell I'm going to be outstanding at that shit because listen to how I'm talking about it already. I ain't even fucking start yet. And I want this is me not pulling the ladder up behind myself. This is making sure I'm talking about it at length. I stayed on here an extra, where we at? Extra 10 minutes right now? I've tried to tell people jobs suck, work sucks. The only thing you can do is make as much money as you can. Make as much money as you can, have as much fun as you can, go do all the vacationing you can do, go see the world, go do it all, go see it all, go get it fucking done yesterday. Okay? Yeah. AC, that's why he's having yeah. So that's his whole plan. Colton Moore got arrested. Okay. Okay. We all want to work with you. Right? Hell yeah, travel's important. China, here I come. Yeah, it's just funny. Who's Colton Moore? He's an American auctioneer and politician who represents Georgia's 53rd Senate District in Georgia. He is a Republican. He was arrested as he attempted to enter State House chambers. And looks like he got hip tossed. Well, Minnesota Republicans tried a coup the other night. Did you guys see that shit too? So again, they're not gonna win, dude. It's just this is the rest of your life. By the way, people are always like, Jared, when does it end and shit like that. That's not how it works. It's not how fascists work, man. This time we got lucky. They're stupid. You see how I say that with a straight fucking face, look you dead in the eye. This time we got lucky because they're dumb. He was banned for making disparaging remarks about late House Speaker David Ralston. Okay. Sounds good. I have no further questions. But yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A quarter of my posts. Oh, come on. 100%. A quarter of my posts, my last 8 fucking posts have been uh ripped or community guideline violations. Okay. How confident am I? Okay. So let's do all the math. Okay. Let's do all the math. He's not eligible for the job per the 14th Amendment, Article 3. He didn't sign the ethics agreement, the emoluments clause, or the transition agreement. His vice presidents joked about not attending. The bad built butch body has also talked about possibly being unable to attend. Okay. So all those things, not eligible for the job, didn't sign any of the paperwork. Number 2 and 4, we'll call them. JD Vance is 2, Marjorie Taylor Greene's like 4. Yeah, that's to keep Russian bots out of the thread. Okay. So if all these things are like, how would you gauge how confident I am? Mike Flynn told him not to go Monday too. So who's Mike Flynn? Number like 5 in there? The White House Facebook page just updated their cover photo to Joe and Kamala smiling and laughing. Was Mel Gibson just added to Trump's administration? Probably. And Stallone and John Vaught. Oh, wannabe tough guys. We're back to Lethal Weapon and Rock and Guess. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, the thing about it is don't watch mainstream media, no Facebook, no IG, no fucking threads. Okay? No Twitter, Reddit. Fuck around with Reddit with me. Go look me up on Reddit and like all my shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck around one time, right? You know I'm live a couple times a day. We're live when breaking shit happens. Hollywood ambassadors. Okay, but listen, we got a community on TikTok. Listen, look at how many people is in here. Did you see this shit? We were 150 people for 2 fucking hours. What are y'all in here for? Biden's speaking now. Delete Facebook Messenger. Yep. It's the biggest offender. What do you when do you think well, we're in an evolving situation. So keep that in mind. People keep saying when, I'm saying the situation's evolving. It's touch and go. Jimmy Carter died. I think that actually affected the time frame. Was that a planned speech? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, where's he speaking? Probably what is it called? There's Biden live. Oh, he spoke? Went to Facebook, it's airing live. Biden live. Straight through mix up. WhiteHouse.gov. Was this a planned speech? Everything he says only takes 3 minutes. DoD Commander-in-Chief farewell ceremony. Okay. Okay. You can still rip a salute, though. Psychics are saying Melania made a deal. Oh, really? So yeah, the most important thing that you can do is resist. And again, we're just saying quiet quit Facebook and all Facebook tools and delete Messenger off your phone. Okay? Stop using Twitter. Okay? I'm on YouTube, I'm on Blue Sky, I'm on TikTok. Unless it changes hands, okay? I quit Facebook today. Hey, good for you. Good for you. Haven't used Facebook in years. I stopped using it a while ago. I deleted LinkedIn recently. They've been separated since 2015. He pays for her presence. It was planned according to a published schedule. Thank you. I loathe LinkedIn. Oh my god, it's like every undereducated white man you know who listen, the bootlicking asses of all bootlickers are on fucking LinkedIn trying to pretend they're some fucking business expert. Let me tell you something. I worked for a company for 5 years, okay, that had a contract to install ADT home security systems. And I reported fucking wire fraud to my direct supervisor and went to HR a dozen times, spoke to 7 different fucking people. That was $1 billion a year profiting company. And everybody's all like, oh my God, you got fired. You know, like you can't hold a job down. It's like I worked there for 5 fucking years. They offered me a fucking settlement as I walked out the fucking door and I declined that shit. And ultimately, ADT had to come back in and fucking buy that company out from underneath him. And guess how much they gave him? Company's making $1 billion in profit a year. How much did they get? How much did the CEO get? The founder and CEO, how much he get bought for? $1 billion profiting a year company. How much did he get bought? How much did he get bought for? 26 million. So when people are like, "Oh, you lost your job and shit," it's like, "Bitch, who won? Who won that shit?" It devalued his company to the point where it was worth pennies on the dollar. Check this out. Democrats urge Garland to drop case against two former co-defendants to release the rest of the special counsel report. This came out at 5 a.m. this morning. Do you believe the military will do something on the 19th? Not unless they're provoked. Will they announce election fraud? I have a feeling that's coming. Like, that's on the way. Just got to be patient. Think you should drop it? Yeah, Donald Trump does not want you to see Volume 2, and Volume 1, he's ineligible for office. So, what's worse? What's worse than that? Because that's what he doesn't want you to see. And it's not like it could be sex crimes. Did anybody else appreciate the deadpan? Because that was fucking... It's not like he graped somebody. He already fucking did that shit. Already got tried for that. Obama, Clinton, and Bush. No. I can't. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. I wonder when the last time, okay? When's the last time the former presidents didn't attend and the current president didn't mention the incoming president in his farewell speech? If you had fucking never on your goddamn bingo card, sprinkles. Okay. Thanks for trying to appreciate it. Yeah, I recopied and pasted it. I don't know. Sometimes it just says fuck you. You know what I mean? My surprise face. So yeah, I think we're in an evolving situation. Shit's continuing to pop off. I don't know. Kamala Harris don't look like she lost, dog. That's all I'm saying. Her hair looks fucking great. You know what I'm saying? I like that she's in all black. Yeah, 3. She's a pretty lady. I mean, she's older now, but she's still pretty. You know that black don't crack. SecDef, right there next to Kamala. That's probably the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Where are you watching Biden? CBS. Hold on. I'll get you a link. Fox is actually on Fox News, actually. It's pretty. There's 600 people in the crowd. Trump's pre-rally. What's up with that? Heard that's not going to be very well attended. The 20th, the 19th, not going to be a whole lot of people there. They're having trouble. People ain't got the money, honey. All their money's in jail. Who would be the one to say you're not eligible? Whoever's job it is to administer the. It's probably happening. Like I said, you only got like fucking 3 days, Jared. You know what I mean? It's coming. He did. 8,000 troops ordered for the inauguration. Ought to keep a couple thousand riffraff from doing fuck shit. I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Okay. We'll get together soon. Appreciate y'all. Okay, fat fingers.